I know he just sent some kind of message. I don't know, something about a playground. He lost his dog or some shit like that. I don't know.
We're live. Oh shit! I gotta get the chat. I have it popped up, but I didn't put it in front where it needs to be. There we go.
So I can read my fucking people abusing me and shit.
Just we, NFC, and Nick, and Dane. But what are you drinking? Anything good, or just soda?
This is my girlfriend. She has a gallon glass of vodka and something.
Nice. Got Coke.
Honey, this is fucking light. No, I'm just saying. I'm not used to you like that. Is there any more? Can I have one of those actually?
Oh, the abuse. If you think you take abuse from FC and Sean, you should see our chats all day. It's constant abuse between all three of us, I would say.
Yeah, baby. You guys missed my girl's ass.
Oh, I'd missed. I'll watch the replay. Disappoint me, says Mr. Wee.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna get even more disappointed. No Philly. Nah, Nick wasn't going live with us. FC, he was just hanging out with us. Yeah, we came to the right place because he's supposed to be up here with us.
Yeah. I heard of that. Supposed to.
It's in the title. I don't even know what the title is. I didn't change the title, so whatever the last show was, that's what this one's being called. I'll change it afterwards. I was gonna do it, but I just
got some Dead Man's Handy Elixir. I saw.
Yeah, it was nice.
He's gonna love it. We got the new batch of 88. He's gonna love that. That's what I just put right in here.
Yeah,
fucking tank is a beast.
Here, I'll change it right now to Mod Bros Lite. I'll see if I can change it. I'm on the page. I just don't think it'll change mid stream. Oh, midstream. That's a good Mod Bros Lite. There we go. See.
Let me see the top. Oh God, you did a good job.
It saved it. Ooh.
You put a little orange and red in it. Yeah. It's on that side too. It matches your sunburn.
There we go.
Yeah.
FC says, how long before the V4 review, Dominic?
I have it all taped. I just got to edit it. It will be. Maybe, I don't know. I'll get it in the next couple of days. It's all taped. It's just in the fucking edit phase.
He says, cut the time down to 18 minutes for an RTA. RTA doesn't need to be 48 minutes.
Got it. Got it. I'll do it 17 and a half minutes.
It's going to be 18:01. Dom's got some
What?
computer sounding sounds. Oh, there's.
Look at her! Look at her! Look at her! Look at her!
Look at her butt. Look at her butt. If you guys, I see no butt.
Nice. Good girl. Come on, baby.
Oh, he's talking to the dog. What's up, Dane?
Girl.
Hey, tit fuckers.
Sorry, guys. I had to call my dog.
FC says, I'm hungry and my wife isn't home. I don't know what to do. That's how my father-in-law is. When no one's home. Oh, what's up, Dane?
Oh, what's up there, Dane?
What's up, guys?
Tit fucker.
Give your balls a tug, you tit fucker.
Oh, shit.
Had to come say hi.
How's the moving been going, man?
Moving's good. We're just unpacking, but I'm making mods. Fits and DOMs.
No?
I didn't find anything wrong with it, man. There's your battery.
I think what it is, I think what a part of it is if you hold it where the battery's at, the mod, you flex it in and you make it tighter. If you put your fingers over the
grab
battery.
it with like 3 fingers lightly.
Yeah.
Got my hand. Just a good whack.
Yeah.
Battery comes up. But there is some play in your door on this side that I don't think I'm going to be able to negate.
Yeah,
That's due to the print, unfortunately. Like there's a little.
Yeah, I mean it's noticeable too.
Yeah.
And those clips that kind of hold it from swinging side to side are not matching up, so it's not holding. So every time I have it in my hand, maybe it's just the way my hand is, it slides. It slides open all the time on me.
Mine don't open, but it's got the play.
Mine's not. It's not popping open on me.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. I'll just put a piece of duct tape around it. It's all good.
I can't replicate it. So now the only thing I can do is if you push from the bottle side with no bottle in it, like you push it, it'll pop up. But once there's a bottle in there, like on the battery side, you can't push it to open it. So I don't know if it was this that you were doing, like where you push on the bottle side.
Holding it in my hand, and it would slide. That's all. Yeah.
That's from on the bottle side.
I know the way I hold it, I just get the play, mostly because my hands will be on the sides, either way that I hold it in either hand, it's normally.
I mean, yours probably from the earlier batches had a little more play. These ones were undersized. Every aspect of this batch, the 20 I ordered, was undersized.
Yeah. I know for me, it's not the first door that I've had like that in anything, so I've kind of just got used to not caring about it. Like, it was just one of those things that bothered me at first because I play with it, but I don't even play with it anymore. I'm only playing with it now because
too, like on this 75.
we're talking about it.
Once you seat the bottle in properly, and it does have the octagon bottle, and I know that Nick mentioned that these were designed originally for the round bottles, but I get it to sit nice and flush. But when I go to sponsor, it just comes off. But on this pony, fucking thing is mint. This is like so nice press. It's like almost press fitted in there when it goes in. That's it. It's done. And it's solid. Like there's like none of the parts are like, I don't know. I just can't. Even the battery doesn't turn on this one. Like the battery doesn't spin freely on this. It's just This is just perfect for me.
Don't worry, Nick, I got you.
We says, Nick, you aren't on. So in actuality, bailed last second. I bailed at 2 p.m. when my wife whored me out to the babysit her kids' friends. I thought that was funny, I guess. Not everybody.
We'll say, Dom, that dead man hand is good.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
Thank you.
It is good.
Which one you trying so far?
So I've got 13 in the voyeur with the M Addy, and I've got 88 in the Diablo with the Akko.
I know 88's the one that you like the most, right, Dom? It's one of your tops.
I like the new batch of 88 right now. Yes, the new batch is definitely fire. But before that, I love 66, but I love vanilla though. So if you're a vanilla lover, 66 is the way to go.
Yeah,
Because it has like two different vanillas in it, and it's just fucking. It's like, what more can you fucking ask for? But I mean, they really are all good. I've tried them all. 77, I'm not crazy about, but I do buy the other four. I buy the 13, the 33, the 88, and the 66. I buy them all the time. But at all time, I'll have an 88 or the 66. The new 88 is just phenomenal. That's what you have, Dane.
Mm-hmm. Sean, if you wanted to waffle something on SNL, you probably should have sent it to me, man. I'm the one that runs the waffles on SNL. We're not doing an SNL this week. I've got mods to make.
I guess Sean's never seen any of your guys' shows.
I guess he has no clue. And I'm the one that canceled SNL. That's kind of my thing, is the SNL shows.
Yeah. I know, I know when you guys said that you guys weren't going to be able to make it this week, that's what was the only reason. I was like, I might as well, because we haven't really gone live in a few weeks, I think. We keep trying, but I know for me this last few weeks have been sucked because it's the end of the school year, and with everyone graduating, family's just been visiting like a mofo. I got one here right now. Two, she's staying in the couch. She's down from Minnesota. So, but yeah. How's the hurricanes and stuff, or excuse me, the tornadoes? How's the weather?
Oh, it's been great this week. Just a little bit of rain here and there. The jet stream just happened to come through that week, and that was some of the most intense weather that I've ever seen in Oklahoma for days upon days upon days.
That was pretty much all last month, it seemed like, yeah?
Yeah, it was, the last half of the month.
Last half, okay.
So when I went to storm chasing review course in April, they said basically watch out for the 15th to the 30th. And it started on like the 18th and ran through the 30th. So
That's going to be a pretty exciting job, Dane.
it is. It's definitely different every day. But that was the end of the season. So
Yeah. Do you guys get it in the fall, or is it just a spring thing?
fall weather can come in. It's not as bad in the fall. But it's there is a tornado season in the fall.
Okay.
It's
just
major tornadoes are major risk of severe weather is gone now. That was our run right there. And my town got almost 7 inches of rain during that time.
Christ. That's the definition of flash flooding.
Yeah, we flooded out pretty bad. One of the roads next to my work for almost a week after the last major storm went through, there was a truck that you could just see the top of the roof in the road.
Yeah, I know out here in California we've had technical flash flooding, but nothing by comparison to what you're dealing with. It just fills up the gutter part pretty good. We never actually had like cars driving in freaking lakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. One of the guys in one of the groups I'm in, he parked his Jeep by one of the lakes. Woke up in the morning in the middle of the lake.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. So how long have you lived up there? So you're pretty much just used to it, yeah?
Yeah, actually, I like it, to be honest with you. So the town I live in is kind of in a little bit of a valley. It's not, Oklahoma's pretty flat, but it's not perfectly flat. We sit about half a mile or so under the ridges around us. And the weather, our area has not been hit by a tornado in about 40 or 50 years. They hop over us.
Right.
Now, we see a lot of weather. They roll in, but they have a tendency to drop before us and after us, but not on us. I've lived here for 10 years, 11 years.
Okay. So, yeah, that's enough time to get used to that kind of weather.
When are you going to send that tank to me?
Hello.
I think
Hello, buddy. I said something. I'll do it. Trust me. I'm not like fucking Nick that says shit. I get a fucking box. I get all excited today. I'm about to fucking jerk off, and all I see is fucking bags in there.
You could always jerk off to the shot where your girl's ass popped in the video at the beginning. But yeah,
I've got to power it. I had to check to make sure I had something that could clear a 30 millimeter. I've got a Yeehee G-Class sitting around that I barely used.
he'll send you his MRN too.
Nah.
Oh, you're not into tubes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I actually, so last week, I almost pulled the trigger on a Purge side piece.
Oh, that's a monster, dude. I don't know if you would like that. I've had that.
I almost pulled that and a tank. I almost bought them both.
Was it a good buy?
Relative. It was new. They were both manufacturer.
Oh, okay.
So it would have been $250 for the tank and $360.
That's pretty good for that. That was side piece, you said, yeah?
Yeah, it's the series.
Yeah. Don't have that. Yeah. I just don't know their names very much just because they're, I don't know. I don't care for them. They're definitely nice, though. I just don't go searching them up on like their websites and stuff.
Yeah, I have the ability of buying them directly from Purge. I know one of the guys, and that would have been my cost on it.
You know Clezo?
Mm-hmm.
He's a good guy, actually.
But I wasn't sure, and I've got a lot going on right now with the whole moving in kind of stuff and new car. But I was like, nah, I don't want to down a car payment on that right now.
Yeah. That is about a car payment too.
Yeah, it is.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not used to vaping anymore. I've been vaping nothing but mouth alone for the last like 2 weeks.
What are you vaping on right now? Is that the DL?
The mouth alone or
The one that's giving you the cloud?
oh, it's a wire.
Oh yeah, that's the MAD, yeah.
Yeah, the MAD with a gram drip tip.
That's it, huh? I don't know. What is so special about it? Is it just the craftsmanship that's put into it, or?
Well, all right. So there's a few things about the MAD. The RRP on them, the RRP on just an MAD deck is like $120, which is not something crazy. But with like an FTW kit like I got, you get like 4 top caps. You get a single coil honey pot. You get rings. You get tons of different drip tips. Plus, you get the deck and all the accessories for the deck, like the single coil reducer, the single coil bottom flow, the standard, and the dual bottom flow pin. You get all of that in the kit, and if you combine all the RRPs of everything, it's about $700. But if you can buy them individually, and none of the parts are ridiculously expensive. So it's just, is it super special? No, but it's got great craftsmanship. The flavor's amazing on it. If you build it right, it takes a little bit of learning to get it built right.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's just kind of like every other Addy. Like right now, we're dealing with the never normal cap drop list and $30 a piece. To where, these ones are obviously a little more expensive, but you start getting these little pieces, and that's where you're getting a lot of these higher prices. Because I know the waffle that we were in together, there was quite a few extra stuff with it. So
you're talking about for the Akko?
Yeah, like that Akko. Yeah. Oh, that was an Akko. I was in an M-Addy one before, but I forgot I wasn't with you guys though. That was a different one.
Not a we. The Akko one we were in, the Akko itself, RRP was like 300, and then the accessories were probably about another 250, 300. So, but they were all third-party accessories. If those were legit Akko accessories, that waffle would have been that price without the deck, without the Akko itself. Just the accessories would have went for that much money.
Okay.
Because they're super rare. He does accessory drops like every 3 Akko drops, and the accessories. The last one they did like a gold top cap, an Ultim ring, and an Ultim drip tip, and it was €200.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I just got to get in the group, and I mean I know I missed my moment. Oh no, that's the Akko group that opened up, huh?
Yeah.
So what's their group for the M-Addy?
MEB mods.
Yeah, I'm not in that group.
There's an MEB SC social club group, which I believe is just under closed, which you can join. Then there's an MEB main group. The main group is difficult to get into. You either have to own an M-Addy to get in, and you have to get in through SC, or you have to be like an OG member. I was lucky enough, a friend of mine added me in, and they accepted it. This was before they created the social club, though. And then I ended up getting an M-Addy like a while, like probably a month later.
So you're just in
through the group.
That's like Frankie's doing now. They got the game room now.
Yeah, I'm not in that one.
So you're just an OG, and as far as that group goes, been around since the beginning, or maybe not the beginning per se, but
I got in probably 6 months before they created the social club. I've probably been in there for like a year, a little over a year. It's really easy to get banned, just like Akko. It's really hard. It's really easy to get banned. If you ask the wrong question, you'll get banned. If you PM any of the admins, you'll get banned. If you post any non-authentic parts, like cop caps or anything, you'll get banned.
Oh my god, it's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, it's insane. Akko, you'll get banned if you're not active. You have to.
If you're not fucking active, but I mean, if you fucking ask a question to a moderator, I mean, come on.
Yep. That's the way he runs it. He does not care.
Wow.
You buy his stuff. And I will say that attitude is what's kind of got the rarity up, because not many people got them. But for every time they say they do 100 part drop, 90 plus of them will go to the regular group, the MEB group, and then 10 will go to the social club or something. So you want to be in the main group to pick them up. Like when they did the Ultim drop, the Ultim edition, they did a 90, 94, 95 of them to the main group and 5 to the social club.
So how many would you say of the M-Addies are out there approximately?
Oh, there's a lot. The original, the FPRs, the first production runs. There's probably 700 of them. There's about 100 star decks out there, which is just the deck alone. There's probably 200 FTWs and about 200 Ultimate Editions out there. So 1,100 of them probably.
Okay.
But there are quite a few owners that own many of them.
Yeah. Well, there's always the fan, because I know I've had those fan moments and where I've had multiple things, but I think I've just finally gotten to a point where I'm like, okay, I bought multiple devices and I always end up getting rid of one, so let's stop doing that.
Well, the joy of these ones is that you can get your money out of them anytime you want.
Yeah. Well, that's what I like.
If I posted mine up for RRP right now, it would have sold within seconds.
Oh yeah, that for sure. Just because I've been trolling the BSTs a little more lately, but I still do not find them every day. Like I've seen one or two pop up in probably the last 6 months, and I've only been heavily trolling 3 months. So
Of what? The
the
M-Addy?
BSTs and the M-Addy, yeah.
I mean, if you can get one for RRP, it's worth it for sure. Even a little over, I still say it's worth it. Not $2,000. Fuck that. I won mine in a waffle.
Right.
I won mine on a one-spot step up. So I paid $60 for mine.
That's how I won the V4. I won it on a step up.
Yeah.
It was
The best
awesome.
way to win them is the step ups. That's why I play step ups.
Man, it makes you feel so good because it only cost me like $16. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why waffles are good. You win some, you lose some, and it
Exactly.
somewhat out, but you can win some really rare stuff that way.
Yeah, you just keep trying. That's why I was trying for. I tried 3 times for that Arupa. I'm done with it though. Fuck it.
Yeah, you just gotta pay attention to their pages to get into like Akko. And even if you get in, just so you know, it's still really hard to get one. You gotta be. If you get in, I have
active and shit like that, and do a lot of fucking sucking dick and kissing ass and shit like that. Which
it doesn't even matter for Akko. You basically have to be able to fill out a full Google document with all your information in it in less than 12 seconds. And it's the only way to win one. Now, I have a little bit of secret that I figured out to making it work, which I'm not going to reveal on a live show because then I'd fuck myself out of the next drop. But if you want to know, Dom, I'll PM me and if you get in, I'll reveal a little bit of a secret.
Yeah, Aaron just said he just got.
You know what it is to me, Dana, I'll be honest with you, it's not even having that particular Addy, to say, oh, I'll have an Aqua. It's not even about that. It's like I love to experience the hype, because it wouldn't be like nothing to if Ray says don't send it to me. I don't give a fuck. I'll send it to him. You know what I'm trying to say? It doesn't bother me. I just want to see what the hype is like. Is this thing really worth the hype, or is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to tell you that right now, this fucking V4 tank, it's fucking worth it. But you're not talking about a fucking, what they're saying is a $600, $700, $800 fucking RDA. I mean, to me, this is worth the money that they're selling it for the $250. I could tell you that right now. It's definitely that good. I mean, and the machine gun in this fucking. Wait till I send it to you and you'll see it. You want to talk about fucking machining? This has got the fucking nice machining. I mean, the threads are just buttery smooth. Everything goes in nice. I mean, in my eyes, it's worth it. The craftsmanship of somebody putting their time, that he does in his product, and to me, it's worth it. You know, like I would definitely say that this is worth the $250. You know what I'm saying? And the cool thing about them is that they stood the test of time. It don't matter which one you get, V1, V2, V3, or V4. It's all the same. And I'm talking about prices and value. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to go look for a V2 right now, you're still gonna pay $250 for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you want to go get a V1, you're still gonna pay $250. You want to get the V4 that just came out last week, you're still gonna pay $250. So the guy's not fucking like he's not being an asshole. You know what I mean?
No,
Over it.
yeah. When
And
you did the pre-sale, I almost bought it the very first night of the pre-sale, and ended up not. And then he ended up having it. He still has them on the website, but they're temporarily out of stock.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what he's doing there, but
No. And the guy is, I mean, I don't know how much you follow him, but the guy is a super, super nice guy. And I guess on these, they've been having the problem where some, the 510 thread on this doesn't fit on certain mods. And, you know, he went through the whole explanation on why, this, and that. And he bluntly said it right on the live show. He goes, if someone is not happy about it, he goes, just send me the tank pack and I'll refund you the whole money. There's no questions asked. You know? And to me, that stands more of a person that's got fucking pair of balls underneath that he'll stand behind his product like that than anybody else like fucking Aku, where he's telling you, oh, you can't fucking walk, you know, this way, you can't walk that way, you can't blink no more than twice. You know, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? I
So
gotta respect this guy a lot more that way. You know what I mean?
so passionate, Don.
well, the guys in Octo don't do that.
No, I know. I'm just giving you an example of people that do that.
It's the MEV guys that are that way, or guy.
Yeah.
It's one guy, but it is what it is. If you want one of his addies, play by his rules, or
Yeah. He can go fuck himself. I like it. You know, I enjoy vaping, and I love to get new stuff like that, but not like that. I mean, I want to be able to, like, you know, to know that the person is standing behind this fucking car too. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, and that's the thing with MEV. If you have a problem, you can PM him. That's you can't. He's not gonna give you a hard time about something going wrong with your Addy or missing something. That's fine. But if you PM him asking him to buy one, you're banned. So it is what it is. You play by his rules or you don't.
Yeah, no, I mean, I hear you. Listen, everybody, it's his shit. He does whatever the fuck he wants with it. I mean, I hear you on that. I'm just saying, it's not my type of people, not my type of crowd. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like me calling you and asking you something, or even if it has nothing to do related, and you're gonna be like, okay, fuck you, you're banned. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, he's a unique character. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. But you know, that's sort of what makes it, and that's it. You know. So let me ask you a question, buddy. I know you guys have been working on this Booyah. How far ahead are you?
It's come together.
Cool. I mean, do you not want to talk about it? It's just like
It's not ready for any. I've been working on the Diablo Plus more right now, but I want to have prototypes made and in hand by the end of summer.
Cool. May I ask you what you're going for? 22, 24?
22.
22?
22 dual-sided airflow with replaceable blocks.
Okay, single coil?
Yes.
Sorry.
Single coil?
So kind of like a Wicked Addy type situation with the with the options,
Think about like
or not Wicked, but Wick and Skyfall. Sorry.
think like a Wick Skyfall Haku combo.
Now, who was doing where you can change those peak insulator blocks to like it was like a little block? Is that Prestige or was that Oh no, not Prestige. Excuse me. Was that the? Oh God.
Talking about the poet?
Is it the Poet that they also put a block in there that's and you can drill your own air holes?
Oh, I don't know about that one. I don't know
People,
that one.
I think people were doing that with the Poet, but and the Poet does have those blocks. They're like, what are they, ceramic or peak or something?
Well, they got to be peak if you got to drill them yourself.
I think they're peak, but and I've heard about people drilling them out, but I don't think you're supposed to.
No,
Yeah.
they didn't. They did in one of these RDAs. I believe that they included a solid block where you could drill your own airflow. Yeah,
I don't know that one.
you probably do. I just can't remember the name, and it's probably not recalling you. I'm sure you're around this shit. You probably heard of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting RDA. I hope it works out. If it's junk, I'm not releasing it. Put it that way.
The prototype, are you guys gonna 3D print or?
No, it'll be machined. You can't 3D print an Addy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's got to be CNC.
Well,
Yeah.
you not for using purposes, but just to fill the airflow and look at the aesthetics and whatnot.
Could, but with the design that I'm working on, the airflow is going to be really dependent on what blocks you put in. So even if the airflow isn't what I liked on the very first blocks that we make, we can then make other blocks. So
Yeah.
it's not going to be necessarily the best ones out of the ballpark right off the bat. But we'll see. I won't 3D print it. I'll machine it. I may machine it in house at my work.
Oh yeah, I remember talking about that.
But
You have access to a CNC machine?
yeah.
Nice. See, that's so fucking lucky, man. That's so much advantages. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I've got full mills, automated mills, full CNCs, laser cutters, desktop CNCs, 3D printers, pretty much anything rapid prototyping related. The only thing I don't actually have access to right now is a lathe. But I could get access. But with a full CNC, there's no reason.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you have a CNC, you're not gonna need a lathe.
No.
Fuck that. That CNC can do anything.
Lathe.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a full setup too. It's a full 5 axis. So we'll see. I may do one on it just to get started. I can't do production on it though because I work for a university.
Right.
So,
yeah. That's just a sneaky.
You can't use government funds, government equipment to produce for private companies.
I know.
Why? We do it every fucking day.
Well, we do, but they pay us. I'd have to pay the what's called F&A on it, which is I pay 45% over the cost of production
Okay, that's not bad though.
plus labor. So if it costs 500 materials, 500 in labor, I've got to put 1,400 plus $1,500 in to get that made. So
Yeah. That's pretty cool though. I mean, just having the option because it's kind of like the 3D printing when you do one prototype at a time. The cost gets a little, much higher versus, you getting a little bit of a discount to run it there, your prototype.
yeah, I mean, running a prototype, running one, I'll just have to pay for my materials and then do it after hours.
Right. Yeah, that I mean, in my world at least, that's saving that kind of money just helps, and even time because there's going to be shipping involved. You get other people involved and whatnot, and you definitely you get excited about that kind of stuff, and you want it in your hands right when it's done. So that's always kind of nice.
It is.
So you drinking tonight?
Yep.
What you guys got? Some twisteds?
Yep. Hey, Victoria.
Speaking of, huh?
Yeah, I'm empty.
What about you, Dom? You drinking tonight?
Yeah, but I can be like, hey, Victoria, I can't do that shit. It's just told me to go fuck myself.
No, yeah, we've all heard it.
No,
I think Dane was on.
When he was Dane, my girl says Victoria is such a pretty name.
It is.
Yeah, of course. What the fuck else are you gonna say?
Oh, Rock, Dom wants beer.
Raquel, you heard that? Ray said that Dom wants a beer.
I don't know what she said, but I know it's funny. I'm just laughing anyway.
Great, now I'm known as a comedian. Fantastic.
But yeah. So what size are those cans, Dane? They look pretty big.
They're 12 ounces.
Oh, okay. They look like 16s or.
I mean, I have
cans.
tall boys. They sell the tall boys at like the gas station, but she wants me to block her.
Oh, you got to block the crack of the door, huh? So you can sneak out. And there it is. The twisted tea appeared out of nowhere. Is that peach?
Yep.
That's an interesting tea flavor.
Yeah, she bought the variety pack. It's got like regular, half and half, raspberry and peach in it.
All right, let's get this fucking baby rolling. Jesus.
I know I gotta get a beer. I didn't grab one. I just finished eating my dinner.
Good old Carl's Jr.
Yeah, we have spaghetti at home, but just the amount of time that I had because I didn't get off work till I think 3:30. I got off of work at 3, but I didn't leave Oakley, the city I work in, till 3:30 because I had to pick up my kid from a sleepover she had last night with a friend. So I didn't even get home till like 4, and I just wanted to eat in the car so I can get home, handle my responsibilities, and wait for Philly, who's still not here at 6:30. I don't know why I was rushing.
Oh, he's in the chat.
Yeah, he said he's I can't remember exactly what he said, but he's home now, and he said he'll be down in a minute.
He's on fucking house arrest.
He's got to put his bracelet back on his ankle. And then Dom, you missed Dom though. He had his shirt off for a little while before we went live.
Typical.
Yeah, we already changed our panties, me and Nick.
Where'd Nick go?
He popped in before we went live. But he was just kind of. I know he said he was working on 275Cs tonight, and he looked pretty tired. You know, I also equate him looking tired to the fact that he couldn't quite function his computer. He was having a Dom moment, an old man moment.
Oh shit! There we go.
Goddamn camera won't work. What's wrong with this stupid thing? Are we waffling Dom's My Little Pony painted katana?
Guys, fucking wrong with my katana. This shit is a badass katana.
I actually like it. I like the distressedness you did to it. You did a pretty good job. Well, it looks better from far away. I'm just messing with you.
My katana.
What's up?
Look at his ass smacking.
This.
Aaron, I like my beer flavored beer too. Don't worry. I've just been on a twisted tea kick since it's hot here.
We're going with those fucking twisted tea shit.
Do they see the flower on your nail?
They see the
Now?
Seal the deal.
Aw, how sweet.
She practices on me.
Oh, that's how hydro dip?
No.
Dom's practicing his hydro dipping on his nails, you know?
Shouldn't have showed him the video of how we did it.
Oh, you don't want to see it.
Oh, if you can only see his toes right now, his toenails. Dom already filled up toenails, huh?
Yeah, buddy.
Nah, you did do a good job on that. That when they're not katana. Oh yeah, katana.
I like it. It's all right. It's different. It's all good. The fucking hip's nice though. I like it.
Yeah. Mod bro.
I'm waiting to fucking see how the goddamn Diablo now.
I'll send it back to you on Monday. I said I'm going to work on it a little more. I've got to finish the batch I have that needs to go out Monday too. I've got one FE that needs to go out Monday, and then yours, and then I've got the repair for Opals that I got to do too. Although I will say, he posted that his battery vented. Doesn't appear that it vented. If it would have vented, it would have melted the plastic and charred the contacts. And I popped the battery in and it still fires. So I'm just going to do some resoldering and put a new chip in. But his will be a little delayed because I don't think I have an extra chip right now.
Oh, speaking of which, those chips you only get them from overseas?
Yeah, the UK.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. You got to
The other
go.
website only carries the Switch. What is this? No,
SwitchFed.
SwitchFed. Yeah.
Yeah, SwitchFed sucks. I have a mod with a SwitchFed in it.
Are they made by the ClickFits? The same people who make the ClickFit?
Yeah, it is, but it's the SwitchFed's positive side FET without any of the shut-off features.
Yeah.
The ClickFet's a negative side FET, higher amperage with
The specs on it, the amperage seem to be the same. They both said they're 100 amp.
it's a 100 amp FET, but it's a 40 amp board on the QuickFet, and it's a 30 amp board on the SwitchFed.
Okay, yeah, that's what
Just as the FET can do 100 amps doesn't mean the board can. The traces on the board can't handle it. The SwitchFed was first. That was out before the QuickFet. The QuickFet's new. When I started using them, they had just released them. And now BMM's using them too. Which is, I think, one of the reasons I had a hard time getting them. And I don't know this for sure, but I'll tell you right now, Metal Madness Vapors, MMV Vapors, people who make palms, in the group for the QuickFets, they were asking when the stock was going to come back in too. So they may be working on a QuickFet mod themselves.
What does Eternity use?
It's a Bomberino. It's basically a bomber chip. And the bomber chips are good. They're real good. The issue I have is bombers are extremely hard to get a hold of. You have to know the maker to get them, basically. Every site I've ever tried to buy them from has been out. So the SVX uses them. The Voyeurs use them. The Stratums use them. There's most high-end MOSFET mods used them. I think I have quite a few of them. I think the QuickFet performs equally, if not better, than the Bomber does.
Yeah, well, the for the 1 or 2 days that I've had your mod, I really fucking love the way it hits. I really do. I mean, I gotta say, I just wish I had more time with it, because I was so antsy about doing so. I said, let me just send it back to you. So, but it fucking hits, bro. And now I know why you say you could. I remember speaking with you one evening, and you were really more pro to the 18650, and I can see why. But man, that just put enough power that you needed. I mean, I can't even imagine with what you're gonna put on a mod like that. No matter what adding you put on there, that fucking thing, it just hits. It just hits hard.
It has to do with the way I did the wiring too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, remember that is a silvered out Mod Maker 510, and a lot of people hated the Mod Maker 510 on MEPS because the voltage drop. But there's the way I did it. There's very little voltage drop, and there's no secret to the way I did it. It's just as an electrical engineer, I knew how to get the conductivity out of it, and it's just there's ways of doing it. I saw one produced by some company, I can't remember the name of it, but they ran straight silver contacts directly up to the chip, thinking it would work better. And it won't. That's not what makes them hit hard. And you just have to know the electrical side of why I did certain things. That hits super hard, and it shocks people when I say that there's 20 gauge wire in that. You know, you would say, oh, well, you need to use 16 gauge wire for it to hit hard. That's not true at all. You just gotta put the right wire and the right lengths with the right contacts and know how to solder. I mean, I hate to say that too. I'm not saying that other people don't know how to solder, but there is a bit of an art to getting it to hit right. And I had one come back to me that wasn't hitting right, and I had a bad solder. But out of the 60 some I produced, I had one bad solder. And it's just, when I do the 21700 version, you'll be able to push that chip significantly further.
Holy shit. I mean, is that going to be the plus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean by push the chip further?
So right now,
Lower
the chip
bills?
can handle 40 amps, but there's no 40 amp battery out there.
Correct.
So even if you were to try to put 40 amps on it, the voltage sag from the battery is going to be so significant that you're not actually going to get 40 amps out of it. 21700 version, you could get 35 amps through the chip without the voltage sag. So you can build 0.12 on it, 0.13, and it'll hit like a 21700 meg. And that's the idea. I wanted, if I was going to produce a MOSFET, I didn't want it to hit any worse than a mech. I needed to hit at least a mech level. And that's what I went for.
Yeah, I know I tried to show that in my video. Like when I put the atomizer on there, I fired it. And I was showing how hard that hits, with cap off and everything. Because that thing, I only had I'd have to watch the video for the exact number. I think I had like a 0.24 in there, something like that, and that thing was rocking and rolling. So I mean, in it right now, so it would shock you the ohm I actually have in this right now, based on what it produces.
What do you got, a 0.09?
Oh, clouds, bro.
That's a 0.50 coil. So the right coil in there.
Yeah. What are you using? Stainless steel or
NI80.
NI80?
It's dual 28 gauge core with a 40 on the outside.
We says Major Clouds, Martin Owen would be proud.
Shut up, Wee.
What was your thoughts of that guy, Martin Owen, Dane?
I mean, he had good intentions, and I understood what he was trying to do. But his his calculations and his theories were wrong. I'm not an expert in flow, but I do have quite a few projects that I've worked on involving dynamic flow. And his experimental methods were wrong. You can't scale things up like he did and it perform the same. It doesn't work that way. You can't create negative pressures and expect them to perform the same on different volumes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just I see what he was trying to do, but you saw where him overanalyzing how something worked out for him on his Abbey. It didn't. Just say. And yeah, I think he was a nice guy. And I hated the fact that I had to speed his videos up like 1.5 times to make it sound normal. I wish I lived kind of where he lived. I mean, he lived in like a gorgeous part, middle of nowhere. But his experimental methods are wrong.
Yeah. That's kind of been my take with him ever since I found him. Is he's not scaling to size, first of all, and shapes are different. Even just like the air hole slots, those have to be scaled to size properly too. And you can't, and like the way he's using the water program, that's not accurate. Water and air are completely different. They cannot be associated of how they run. So
you can get an idea of what's happening by flowing water, but it's not the same.
There's a density issue that makes it different. He's there so you don't have to be Dane.
You're right.
A good point.
I just said he had good intentions, but when you start getting down to that level of experimentation and pushing it off as being the right thing, you run into problems when you start to overanalyze. And he got some recognition due to, Jay Hayes brought him in as though he was an expert and pitched him as an expert. And he wasn't wrong on everything he did, but I want to see someone tell me that flattened Kanthal wire is the best wire out there so I can laugh at him. And pointing at the wrong one according to my screen.
Can't tell.
It's fine, but it's still flattened Kanthal wire. It just, some of his things were just off the wall. You're right, Kyle will. Yeah.
I could tell when I started laughing that you went to the chat. Well, that's what I was laughing at too. I know Dom likes it too. He sent me some, and I'm gonna use it in a video with one of the products he sent me as well. So I haven't got to try it yet, but I do have it, and I'll have an opinion on it soon. But I know Dominic does like the flat stuff too. He said, I think he says it's pretty close to a Clapton.
There's nothing wrong with flat wire. I have nothing against flat wire. I admit that it was flattened Kanthal wire. Every time I use Kanthal, it tastes horrible to me. Such a
that varies with a lot of different people, because I know a lot of people say that about stainless steel, and I never have that problem. I always get good flavor out of stainless steel. But a lot of people, swear to it that, after the third time you vape it, it tastes shitty. I'm like, okay, well, that's your opinion. I mean, that's all good. That's why we're here, to view people's opinions. But I enjoy stainless steel.
And stainless steel is great if you don't dry burn. You don't burn the shit out.
No, the whole thing with stainless steel, you got to go super low voltage. You heat it up. I usually start at like 8 or 9 volts, and I work my way up to like 11, maybe 13, and that's about it. And then I wick it, and then it's fucking perfect for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've got nothing against stainless steel. I used stainless steel wire for a long time, but my issue with stainless steel is since I don't glow my coils super bright anyway. But cleaning stainless steel is more of a pain, especially not just round wire. Round wire is not a problem. It's complex builds like quad core. You know, if you use Clapton's, it gets dumpy on the inside. I can't blow it enough to heat it up enough to actually get it to burn off.
Right.
So I always have issues with that. So I go through more stainless steel coils versus NI80 coils where you can blow them, not bright yellow glow, but blow them enough that they can powder out any of the carbon and then you can knock it off and they're good to go.
But usually with stainless steel, though, I mean, I have used complex builds, but for the most part, if I'm building my own coils, I just use either round or square on a stainless steel, and I use the 216Ls.
Well, I mean, I love titanium wire.
I have titanium wire. I just can't get fucking used to getting a good build out of it. I just got to figure something out, you know?
You have SSV?
No.
Well,
I don't think so. It just says titanium on it. It doesn't say anything else on it.
SSV is where it's at. I'll send you like a foot of SSV when I send your mod. Don't try dual coil on it. Single coil it.
Okay.
And I'll work you through it.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm always about learning, and I want to know because I'm not always using fucking complex coils. I enjoy to fucking do my own coils, whether it be round wire or anything like that.
That's what I'm using in the dwarf. I built it on one of the shows with you guys. Still using it. I think 7 or 8 wrap on the door, a 2.5 millimeter. Full dome is in at 0.2 sits. Using it at 420 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 watts. And I get ridiculously good flavor off this tank.
I got 6 wraps on this at I think this is a 2.5 diameter on this Monarch. Had it in here for 2 weeks. Still enjoying the fucking flavor out of it.
Monarch, I always used to put some pretty beefy. Had mine.
I'll tell you what I did try. I tried the 3.5, 5 wrap. I remember saying one time to push that coil all the way up to the ramp.
Of the ramps here, I put my coil up here.
Yeah. I was just centering it at first. I mean, I was getting okay flavor, but then I went with a 3.5 millimeter in the diameter, which took up all of that space. Man, it was fucking nice. It was really nice.
3.5's better than I used on. I used 3 millimeter. Dual core fuse Claptons.
I posted. I did what you asked me, and I'm getting pretty good flavor. I'm getting pretty good.
Yeah, I do miss my mom.
I've been trying to get a hold of the 2, but man, they want a lot. Fuck that.
Did a limited run. I had access to one, but I got access to it right after car breaking down and everything, and it wasn't a good time.
Well, shit always happens.
Yep. Didn't pull the trigger on it. I got no vape milk, which people that have been on my show, or back even Facebook, I always have 2 or 3 things coming a week. I have nothing coming.
I only had some vape mail today and got my tank back from Nick. But I haven't had anything special come in.
No, he didn't use it, so.
Like,
Oh, this is my personal one. Sent them a second one. I know. I know. I don't know what to say, but he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. That's it, bro. That's all there really is to say. What are you gonna do? I don't fucking like it. Like it.
Well, it's like I was telling Nick too one time. I was like, you only vape one juice, so it's gonna be hard to go back and forth just because I have juices that I vape in my RTA specifically, just because of that difference in flavor.
Yeah, no, I mean, I understand, you know, and to stick with one juice, I mean, that's fine and dandy. You know, if you love that juice, you know, and he knows that flavor.
Talk, Dominic.
Wow, you can't hear me?
Checking your levels. There's audio issues. Just keep talking. Yeah, you can just keep
I hear
talking.
myself fine.
What's that?
I said I hear myself fine.
I hear you. I can hear myself. Perfect. It's all good. I ain't got no audio issues over here.
Something it's we've had these issues.
Yeah.
My audio levels show perfectly side.
And I know, and Nick says I love it, Dom. He's so full of shit. I never seen him.
Hey boys, I gotta get to mod making. So
Time to get back to work.
yep.
Oh man, I don't envy you right now. Just because I just got off of work and I'm ready to relax.
Yeah, I've had a hellish week and then that on top of I got out Monday. And yeah. Project.
Oh yeah, so you're on a tight schedule there.
Yep.
Oof.
Full presentation. 4-hour presentation for the
Drone stuff. Some of your
For,
drone stuff.
for like your your type of job that you do for.
Yeah, it was we did I can't say too much about it, but we did a study of technology that exists in the marketplace aircraft that the try to mitigate one of the
Yeah. That's pretty cool shit, brother.
it is, and got to see some really impressive stuff. Also saw some very unimpressive stuff. Basically, they brought us in to be bullshit to be able to look at because a lot of places it's a demonstration of something that only worked in that one instant, but they will show that same video or that same stuff over and over again, try to gain funding from the government, produce better products in the end. They basically brought me in to say, no, that only worked that one time. That's not going to work, or it's not going to work in what they say. Stuff like that. We ended up finding solutions for them, but out of the probably 40 things I've analyzed over the last month and a half, I found 2 that were viable. So we do well, everything is good. We'll end up with a multi-million-dollar contract.
Good. Do you got a fucking cut of that shit?
Salary.
That's not a cut. That's just a fucking salary. You don't get anything else. You don't get like a fucking side piece or something like that.
When your salary is based off of project money, you got to keep that money coming. And keep in mind that we're going to spend probably $800,000 of that money on parts to do the next stage. Not more. And then after that, there's a year's worth of salary for 2 of us, plus 50% salary for 2 other people, plus the facility overhead to use the facilities. But I'm guaranteed. So if I get it, I'm guaranteed a job for at least the next year. Which, not that my job's in question, but it's just that one project funds me for a year. So the other 7 projects I'm on fund me for another 7 years, which means I have job security. So it's working for 2 months to guarantee my job for a long period of time is kind of nice.
No, it is.
So there's more.
It's just a lot different from where I come from. Some shit like that would happen where we'd be getting a fucking cut, bro.
Oh,
Easy.
you want a cut, but you're getting paid that money to produce something, and you can't go, well, you're going to give us $2 million, and I want 400,000 of that for me, 400,000 for my partner, and then we'll produce whatever you want. That it's the government. It doesn't work that way. Like, you get your salary is calculated into that number. I will get a pay raise from it.
Yeah, but you could start telling, like, you buy a fucking pot for $2.99 and you tell them it costs fucking $600 and you pocket the other fucking $594. You know what I'm saying?
You could if you own the business.
Yeah.
But I don't own the university.
I got somebody that could do some paperwork for you if you want, bro. To make it look like you own the fucking business, to make it look like that you're producing the pots. You know what I'm saying?
Only a smidge of embezzlement there. That'll only put me behind bars for 5 to 10.
That's all.
We got a fucking lawyer for that too. Don't worry about it.
And how am I going to pay that said lawyer? I'll take the job security, and the benefits working for the government is great. Plus,
I'm busting this fucking this thing.
Huh?
I'm busting this one, but we definitely be making some fucking sidekick though. Easily. Well, there's got to be a big in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
One of the things that can come out of this, one of the reasons I work in academia like I do, is that if we do a good job on this, and we produce, say, 20 of them, 15 of them, and they go, okay, well, now we need 100 of them. I can create a company to produce the 100 of them. And I can do that while still working for the university. So that's where that other money comes in, is then I can get 2 full salaries. And that adds up to quite a bit of money a year. And so there's advantages to that. And I have products out there currently that I have IP on. So if I create intellectual property in this and I own it, then they want 100 of them. I'm guaranteed that money whether I make them or not. I could be doing a completely separate project. Someone else made some and I still get paid for it.
Right. So I understand.
Do this 10 times and you could be clearing $300,000, $400,000 a year, no problem, and not have to work on any of it and just work your job. So there's advantages to doing it this way. Of course, you want that instant payoff, but I'll take 15 years at a higher salary and not have to work for it than a one-time payout from the government.
Yeah. Yeah, because at least, you got fucking 15 years, you know what I'm saying? But then again, you know what, the only drawback to that is that when you do work for the fucking government, you could say, okay, you got 15 years guaranteed this shit. Then next thing you know, 3 years later, oh, I'm sorry, there's something else came up. And fucking, they'll make something happen to where you're fucked then. You know what I'm trying to say?
That's why I work on 5 to 7 projects at all times. Right. Any one of them, the funding could drop out.
You got something in the fucking crib. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's a stressful life right now, but it should pay off in the end. And Nick, it is always about a Z-axis issue, by the way. That one of their issues is a Z-axis issue. Let's put it that way.
I thought you guys were talking about what we were talking about in the chat when we were
last week.
Yeah.
Nick was trying to tell me that it wasn't a Z-axis problem.
Yeah, exactly.
And in his comments, he was saying it was a Z-axis problem, but he just tried to reword it to being something different.
You're like, well, no, it's not technically
the axis. They can fudge those fucking numbers. Now he's trying to fudge words.
He tells his truth.
That's all that matters. As long as he knows he's right.
Yeah. Because, numbers never lie. It's the fucking accountants that do.
Yeah, like Nick's innocent there.
That was a good one, Dumb.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to hop off so I can get to work.
All right, Dan.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
You have a good night, brother.
Good show.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, shit. That was funny.
I tell you. He is funny.
Nick said, forget about it.
I know. I read that. I saw it. You got to always look for a fucking way to make a quick cash. See? But my girlfriend, she keeps stopping me because she's just too fucking honest.
I don't know what that word means.
Yeah. I grew up differently, but she's like fucking honest. She can't fucking lie for shit.
I mean, I know I don't really anymore, but I know the way I grew up was different. But working for the federal government, you know, you just do what they say. You know, they don't care about us. They just care about themselves.
Yeah, fuck the government.
Nick said, "Girlfriend, it's a female companion that doesn't charge per blowjob."
Speaking of which,
Oh, who wants to take bets that Philly doesn't come in?
he ain't coming. It's all good. We got next week. Don't worry about it. We gotta fucking figure out. I gotta do some fucking live shows. I gotta get my fucking one of these days we gotta get the fucking laptop up again. I got everything done now, so we gotta go through it again.
Yeah, it'd be cool to do it on your channel, man, because you know, just the different faces that you have over there, and
Yeah, it's all good.
you know, before we used to advertise it, and they'd all be at wherever we were at, whether it be your channel or Mark's channel, but we don't really do that anymore. So,
Well, we'll figure it out. Listen, you know, they've made their choices. They're fucking, you know, whatever. Without getting too much into details, but we'll figure it out again. We'll get back up on that.
did you realize Justin hasn't been posting videos either?
Nope.
I didn't realize it until the other day. I went and checked his channel. It's been a month since his last video.
Yeah, I know nothing's been popping up and shit. As a matter of fact, it's really funny you should say that because I was like literally thinking about that this morning. I says I was gonna shoot him a message, but then I said, you know what? If he doesn't fucking respond, I'm gonna be pissed because I really didn't do nothing to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you guys
He'll be
got
pissed at him, and he fucking takes it out on me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you totally got the shit end of the stick with the whole situation because it was between me and Justin, but then all of a sudden it was.
I'm not gonna break my friendship with you because he has a problem with you. That's just wrong.
Right. It would be the same thing. It's like me telling you don't be friends with Justin. It's the same thing, and I would never do that. I don't give a shit.
It's not gonna happen. It's just not the way I fucking roll. You know what I mean? It's stupid and it's childish, and I'm not gonna go along with it. You know what I'm saying? But I know one thing: I did nobody wrong. I've been friends to both of them, and you know,
Yeah, well,
I'm comfortable.
yeah. Well, I mean, I forgot. As far as I'm concerned, I don't even think about it anymore. But I just was thinking of, I just kind of just thinking about him, and I went on his page and just I was so shocked. I had no idea that it didn't even click in. He stopped
I
making
know. I mean,
videos.
I miss him dearly. I'll be honest with you, but you know, I mean, again, it's not my fucking choice. It was their choice. I mean,
But yeah. Oh well. Yeah,
another one bites the dust.
was that?
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah. I almost bet anything Philly's not going to show up. I really
It's all
don't.
good.
But did you see his comment in the chat? I don't think you got chat up yet, but he's a celebrity now, so he's got to make his grand entrance if he even comes on, because he said he might be going live with Rip Trippers.
I heard. I've never even seen Rip Trippers do live shows.
He's just fucking around. Or Philly is.
I fucking know what is it, Rip Tripper not fucking getting us millions in? Because I've never seen him do live shows.
That would be crazy to see him on a live show at this point.
Oh man. Well, I'll talk about my fucking prototype model. How about that?
Go for it.
So this is what I have designed. This is obviously just 3D printed in PLA. It is a 21700. Let me see if I can get the battery up here. So right there. And the bottle is going to go right in there. That's going to be the cover for it. And this is the part that I'm trying to get like a flexible mesh so you can squeeze the bottle through the mesh if that happens. If not, I'm just going to have to change it around. But I do, the sizes is right there. And this is a 21-700. So it's pretty fucking cool little size. And the button is right there because it will be a click fet. So basically you will be right there.
Okay.
There. See, yeah, nice and comfortable like that. Your Addy's going to be right there. That's about it. So what I'm trying to design right now is when you put the battery in, rather than having the two contacts where you slide the battery on the side like you would like this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mine is just sliding up. And then on the button part, I have the contact that when you twist the button, it'll make contact through the negative side. And there's a rod going up to the chip.
Okay.
So that's basically how far I got. But the 3D printing on this, I guess, according to what Dane and Nick were telling me, that it does shrink a little bit. So my 2 millimeters are coming out a lot thinner than normal. You see it right there. So
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But so I've got to go back to it and just kind of like beef up the whole thing again. But that's basically what I have going on right now.
Okay. So Diego says, "Nice flexible fire button, but it's the flexible part is gonna be the squonk, Diego.
Yeah.
So that way you can kind of hide your squonking system instead of having it exposed.
Right. So no bottle will show. So it's just basically I'm coming up with ideas that I haven't seen out there. So I mean, obviously, when you have a mod like this, and we were talking about this the other night, Ray. Most of the times they're going to be very similar to one another. You know what I'm saying? But I know that there's nothing like this out there. So basically, the bottle will be underneath that mesh right there. So your bottle would be in there.
But one question I had for you was what was it? Oh, have you thought about blowing out some of those the part where the battery's at, some of those inserts, and exposing it just a little bit more?
On here?
Yeah.
I mean, I could. I could even do like different designs on it.
I mean, just for the aesthetics of the battery, like you have that battery wrap in there right now, but you kind of lose some of what's going on with it because of them. Just because of that factor.
Use this battery, but if you use something solid, it'll look different.
Yeah, solid would look really be more ideal.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then you could always do black. Like I don't have the black mine with black wraps yet, but they're gonna be.
Yeah. So what I got to do is I just got to fine tune all the measurements because I kind of want the battery to go up just maybe 1 or 2 millimeters up more because the contact is going to be recessed in the top plate with the 510.
Okay.
Of course, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that will give me a little bit more room there. So when I put the button in and twist it, it'll lock, but also make that connection because there's going to be a silver plate in the button on the bottom of the button because the button's going to be probably nylon, but with a silver plate in it. And when you click it, it will make the contact. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
is that going to be like a fine tuning stuff? But I'm really liking it. I'm loving the shape of it. This is basically the smallest I can get in the 21-700 because the battery and the bottle are literally side by side. So it's only 47 millimeters wide.
Let me see the bottom. You can't tell exactly how much space in there, but it doesn't look like very much space between the battery and the bottle.
No, because the bottles alone are usually 17.5 millimeters in diameter. You know, that's your standard squonk bottle. And the battery itself, you know, you're talking the 21700, so you're talking at least 22 millimeters with the wrap. You know what I'm saying? Give or
Right.
take. You know what I'm trying to say? Depending on the type of wrap. So you're talking right there, it's already in your 40s. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I have like only like 7 millimeters to play with. So,
Yeah, man, that'll be cool. I thought you were gonna go mech. I totally forgot you were talking about the click fit.
well,
Using
no,
click
I
fit.
do have it designed in both in mech and ClickFet, and the other one that I have designed where you actually just, you know, you would squeeze the whole mod, and the mod would go into itself like this. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
how it
yeah.
would fire. But I just trying to do one at a time, and I'm trying to get like one down packed stuff. But we'll see.
It's
I
definitely
just gotta
gonna.
get back.
There's definitely gonna be a lot of, well, man, not a lot per se, but there's gonna be some time in the prototyping stage. So
Oh yeah, yeah. That's gonna be it. That's what led me to get the printer in the first place, because it was costing me $65 to send this thing out and get prototyped. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck that. You know, you go full prototypes, and there goes your printer. You know what I mean? So I just decided to go ahead and buy my own printer and start doing it by myself. This way, once you have it in your hand, you can get like some kind of a feel out of it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's coming together.
it's coming along slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely, it's coming along.
Well, it'll come faster now that you have your own 3D printer, but before it was
Yeah,
more
so,
slowly but surely because you
yeah.
were
But
sending
it's
them out.
going back into the designs, because basically, even though you have the model there already done, and you have to change like the thickness of the walls and this, you're basically redesigning the whole model all over again.
Oh yeah,
Because
because one.
the shapes don't come as a unit.
Right.
Like
Well,
I had to take like 5 shapes to make one shape, and put everything together, and then you know what I'm trying to say.
when you change something, it affects everything else. So
Yeah.
kind of deal. I mean, it's mathematics. It's you got to compensate. For both sides, and you got what, 2 parts there right now? Is it
There's 4 parts right here.
4 parts? Okay, yeah.
Right here.
So
Yeah, you have the bottom plate.
oh, okay, okay,
You have your top plate. Then you have your body, and then you have the mesh.
okay, okay.
So there's 4 parts right here.
Yeah. So
And
that
so basically, what I'm trying to do is this is what I've been trying to do is I'm trying to get this slide action going on. So that would slide right into there like that,
right.
and then the bottom as well, of course, it would just slide right in. That's done. And then, the mesh part. So I was even thinking about putting like magnets, neodymium magnets around, so this would just snap on there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you're almost definitely gonna need magnets unless like you do hinges of some sort.
Yeah, I don't want to do that, but I mean, it's still an idea, but I'd rather just like, like
No,
have this snap on nice. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, hinges just create more, you know,
Something more to break.
bigger. It just keeps making things bigger because you need more room.
Yeah. So, but I know that, for instance, like on the bottom part where the lines lined up, this happened to be smaller, like thinner. So I know I got to change those and put those thicker parts on the bottom, because I already snapped the top and the bottom is already snapped
Yeah, I see
like that.
that. Yeah.
So I know that that's going to be like one of the changes, obviously, to make those bottom a little bit thicker so it'll be more sturdier also for the slide. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, I got this. For the most part, I got it down packed. I just have to regenerate all the sizes again. So I guess that's I guess the fun part of it. Maybe I guess you can look at it that way. You know,
Still,
I'll fuck with it.
now you still haven't figured out what you're going to use for that flexible front part, right? That's just more or less for aesthetic purposes and being able to view what
Yeah,
it's going to look like.
yeah. I mean, otherwise, I have to come up with something else, and and basically do like one of these deals. You know what I'm trying to say?
Cut it.
Where you. I was trying to get away from that because everybody has that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was trying to do. I was just trying to be a little different. You know?
Yeah, you trying to make it seamless. Like a non-squonk is, I guess, the new term.
Yeah.
Can't call it a regulated anymore because squonk's coming regulated now. But yeah, I know there's ways of doing it mechanically where you can, like the pump, by what is it, Asmodus, where you
Yeah,
have a
I
little
know.
lever.
They didn't really like fucking take off that well, and I don't want to do anything like.
Well,
But
I'm just.
I mean, I know.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was like, I was even thinking about trying to come up with a different thing, but I was like, I don't know. I think for the most part, if someone is squonking, they actually like to squonk. You know what I'm saying? So
I know that's something that I'm always trying to think of as far as how to deal with the squonk setup. But I still got nothing. Just basically, I'm thinking about your design and how I would try to accomplish that. But I still got nothing. It's a tough one, man. Trying to. The only thing I can come up with, like I said, is a mechanical button of some sort. Hello, Andrea. Guy in UK tried something similar, didn't look very good, and couldn't check juice level. Oh, that's a good point. Checking juice levels.
well,
You
that's the
pretty
cool thing
much.
about this. If it has a magnet, though, I mean, in reality, all you got to do is just take it off and put it back on. It snaps in and out. I mean, once it's seamless, it'll just snap in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you're going to find all your defaults like that. I mean, for the most part, I mean, like, eh, if it's at nighttime, you really can't check your juice level anyway. You just know when you hear an empty flow in your bottle for the most part, because if it's nighttime and you're like doing that and you really can't see. I mean, in the daylight, I can't even see through this bottle. You know what I'm trying to say? So
Oh yeah, the smoked one. And I like the smoked ones.
I know that's what I'm saying. You really, I mean, even in the daylight, I can't see through this. I mean, I would have to really look really close. So sometimes I got to take the door off to really check my level. See, like I know this bottle's not halfway full, but with the door on, I really can't tell because of the light. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for the most part, I mean, it's either that or you hear that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Ricky says, I have over 50 squonk bottles, so I'm not a huge fan of proprietary bottle systems. Ricky, this one is not proprietary. It's just the bottle will be any bottle. You can fit any bottle in there. It's just the ability to squeeze it through the outside is what he's trying to change.
So let me just get that for him. I thought I had an empty fucking bottle here. Fine.
Yeah. What he's trying to do is get like a braided stainless steel flexible mesh of some sort. So that way, you'll always be able to use whatever bottle. It's just
you can use whatever
still
bottle
keeping it seamless on the outside. But yeah, I know for me, I do check my bottle a lot. And even with the smoked ones, you're right. You got to hold it up to the light. But I do check my bottles quite a bit just because I think it's just more of an OCD
for the
thing.
most part, I'm telling you, you're not going to get, right, oh, okay, I'm halfway full. You're not going to get that on a smoked bottle. You have to like really, 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 really look. I mean,
Right.
We've been through all this shit, so we know what's going on. So here's an octagon bottle, Ricky. Okay. And just to give you an example, it would just slide in there like that. I mean, and you can use an octagon, a round bottle. It doesn't really matter. The whole, what I'm trying to create over here is this part right here is a mesh, a flexible mesh. And once the cover goes on there, then you're going to be able to squeeze right through the mesh and hit that bottle. That's what I'm trying to create. So having this piece super flexible, okay, it would allow this to bend, and then you would hit that bottle through that mesh, and it would be any ordinary bottle. So I agree with your proprietary bottle systems, because yeah, it can get difficult. I know my other mod does have a proprietary
A bottle
bottle.
condom.
The what?
Nick called it a bottle condom.
Oh. Well, Nick, if you got to use mesh condoms, brother, man, I don't know what else to say, my friend.
What's up, Robert? I was saying, what's up, Robert? To Robert Wakefield, Wiener Wires in the house.
But basically, that's what I'm trying to create over here, and just but you can put any kind of bottle you want there.
Oh, okay. He was referring to me because I was talking about the Osmosis.
Oh yeah.
But I was more, because I don't like the way the Osmosis works as far as just pumping and no suck back. My mechanically is just, for me, it's more like you put a button that's going to press the bottle for you. So it'll still do suck back and everything. It's still going to be the same. You will have a little, you could put it, or not would, but you could if you're trying to do it. I'm not trying to build one. I'm just trying to expand, I've been trying to think of how he could do it, more or less, because I want to make an RDA. I'm more in that realm where Dom is definitely more of a mod guy. But
Well, I
yeah,
got an RDA too, designing, believe it or not.
Okay.
But I'm far off. I want to get at least a mod out there first. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Robert, what's going on, man? How are you, buddy?
Wiener Wires in the house.
So, what else was I saying?
Yeah.
I think I had to do with with the osmosis squonkers. I know what you were saying about there's no suck back in there, and I kind of almost feel that that's one of the bigger reasons why they really didn't take off that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because it's.
I agree with you, because I don't like juice standing in my RDA. I like it to squonk, to suck back. You know what I'm saying? Because then you get some stupid hot, spit back. You know what I'm trying to say? And I don't like that kind of shit. So, but
No, yeah, I don't like flooding my deck, of course, especially because I'm a big 22 millimeter slam cap kind of guy with what I vape. So, having something so small get flooded, you always get a ton of spit back.
Oh, Nick, is that the mod that you had for me? You finally found it?
Keep going, almost there. Yeah, Feeney wants to make a drip tip. He says not enough of them around. Feeney would be, I think he would probably do pretty good in the making of stuff, because I've seen his coil work, and those aren't easy either. To have the patience to learn that, it takes patience. Same patience that it takes to get into making all this stuff.
No, I never had a Feeney coil, so I can't fucking speak for that shit.
Oh no, I got them right here.
Oh yeah, that's very fucking nice. Even though like about a month ago, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you some." I'm still fucking waiting. He must have sent it to the post office that you fucking work for, right?
Did you give him his address and all that? You did all that part? Because he does take a while to ship. Because he doesn't sell them. He's just really good at making them. Probably just a good hobby. I think he wouldn't mind selling some every now and again, but yeah, I know for me, it took a while. And I guess his situation is a lot like mine. He's works, and
We
you.
all Rick Ray.
Well, you know how it is. He said, "This guy, you didn't send me your info, dick."
Yeah. What a fucking way to get out of it. What a fucking way to get out of it.
I'll send you his info, Bright. Beanie, I got your back, bro. Oh,
You must have been hanging around with fucking Nick a lot.
shots fired. Shots fired. Don't get Dom started. That's our new hashtag. Don't get Dom started.
Listen, I grew up differently. When I fucking say something, I fucking say it and I mean it and I stick to it. I'm not gonna fucking just say shit to fucking, hey, I'm gonna send you some fucking coils. 3 months later, well, you never sent me your fucking address. Well, I don't know. You never fucking told me you had the fucking coils ready for me to send. So I can give you my fucking address.
I'll go watch the video, but I'm pretty sure we were all telling you to just send him your address because I don't think he still has to make them, but
From a month ago, he still has to make them.
No, he'll make them. He makes them like when I ordered mine, or I didn't order them. But when I talked to him, I was like, "Hey,
you're getting a little fucking nervous trying to cover up for him. It's all right, buddy. I'm busting fucking balls."
No, he hooked me up. But I just had to tell him what I wanted, right? Because I wanted series, I wanted single, and I wanted dual point ones. And so it wasn't until we worked that part out did he actually even start making them. Really, because he's not, he doesn't want to send you just random coils, not knowing how you vape. So that's kind of where, like, when I initially contacted him about everything to give him my address, I guess, we really talked about that for a couple days before I even gave him my address, just because, like, I could only get in a few messages a day. I mean, you've seen how I message. Sometimes I'm up there more, but sometimes I only, do one freaking one or two texts.
Oh shit! What happened to fucking FC and Wiener? Were they sick tonight? What are they doing? Where's Neil and Bob?
Bob. Well, FC had to take off. He's with the wife to go shopping. He said something like that. I could be wrong, but he said something about it.
This is how I know my fucking squonk bottle's empty. That bitch is empty now. I don't need to fucking look at it.
Ooh, hashtag let it go, Dom.
What fucking fun would that be? We wouldn't be having a fucking conversation if I let it go.
Got some new MTOs. Lazy to build MTO coils. Brian says that he loves this crew because even though we're all talking shit, it's just that.
Yeah, we just talk shit.
Fuck
Fuck it.
It's all good.
The fuck am I going to print tonight?
Ramon, with 2 more minutes, I'm almost done. That's not Nick. Not Nick. Yeah. Wiener wire is what you need, Ricky. I don't know if you know Robert, but Robert makes a killer .25.
Wait fucking 2.5 months for them,
That's not. We're talking about Wiener wire, not Feeney wire.
Oh, what the fuck is the difference? A wiener, a feener?
A feener? What the fuck? Fucking feener?
Same fucking shit.
You haven't seen you've seen the Wiener wire. in the Mod Bros group?
Yeah, I've seen those pictures of dicks on a fucking coil. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
you guys got something. You guys got something about fucking dicks. So it's getting me fucking worried. I don't know, man.
Don't you have two men that carry around your penis?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Remember the picture that you posted and you circled the two faces and you wrote FC and we?
I remember. Yeah.
So you just want men to carry your penis. You don't want to talk about it with them. Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't want anyone. Just fucking carry it. No one told him to fucking talk. I don't want to have a fucking conversation with them.
I'm with you, Shane. I can do restricted, but I like wide open better. Wide open better.
I'm sure you like it wide open.
Especially when I got wiener wire. Wide
Yeah.
open.
You like that
Woo. But yeah, I don't even remember what we were talking about anymore. I was laughing so much.
Hold on, let me fucking see. Let me see. Let me get my fucking wire guy in here. Let me see.
Oh yeah, you're sponsored by a wire guy. What are you tripping them for? You get free aliens already.
Hey, nothing is fucking free, my friend. Remember that, all right?
No, not yet, sick boy. I've been hearing a lot about that one. I gotta get though because I didn't get the Flake 22, but it was something I wanted. What the hell are you doing? You chopping onions over there?
Were you talking to me?
Yeah, I can hear some like dong 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 dong.
No,
Is that your keyboard?
I'm getting my fucking coil guy, all right? The guy that when he says he's going to send me fucking coils, they're fucking there 3 days later. None of this bullshit. Like, oh, Dick, you didn't send me an address.
You're Scott. Scott sponsors your channel, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Let me fucking see. Let me send him a fucking.
Yeah, they are, Shane. Most of them are pretty restricted. The flavor is banging, but you have to get used to that restrictedness, which is something that it's an acquired taste. It's taken me a while. I still like my the few airy high ends that I have, and one of them not even really high ends, the B2K. It's not high end. It's just expensive because it has accessories.
So who?
Sick
Who
boy.
is this? I've seen Sick Boy now a couple of times in these fucking shows over here.
You know Sick Boy from Facebook. He posts a lot of nice stuff.
Yeah, I know. I think I did see him.
He's Joe. He is always posting a lot of black mods. Black's one of his colors. I'll
Life matters.
black mods matter too. But yeah, yeah, there's some spitback with the B2K once it's over squonked a little bit. And your build and all that too come into play there, but Sick Boy's thinking about selling his Jenna.
Didn't you already have that up already for sale, or was that someone else?
Me, no. You might have seen us.
No, I'm talking about Sick Boy.
Oh, a lot of people have been selling their Jennas.
Oh yeah. A lot of people been selling their fucking wick.
Oh God, that one is dude.
You know you got a problem when there's more wick for sale after you put them out in 2 weeks, and then there is the fucking, and people are still looking for the wick, the date.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, maybe they'll take care of it. I mean, their whole design on that thing, they went wrong. They should have kept the fucking deck the same. In my opinion, I mean, like they could have easily to put that fucking fill hole in there, that little fill plug. they destroyed that whole fucking deck, in my opinion.
Oh,
They
the
could
wicked. Yeah.
Yeah, they could have easily used the fucking insert as the fill hole. You know what I'm saying? And not make it screw from the bottom and just have it go in with the O-rings and snap right in and use that as a dual purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And keep the deck the same.
I mean, I don't know. I don't like the fill port, not only because it how tiny the freaking deck is, but
Oh yeah,
also
the O-ring
because
it fucking wouldn't even go in anymore.
God, that fucking O-ring. I felt like
Oh,
Dominic just sitting there. I'm like, God damn this
Big
O-ring.
fucking O-ring swelled up.
O-ring.
Fucking wouldn't even go in anymore. You had to fucking use a hammer to fucking get it in there again. Like, get the fuck out of here. Fucking worst $145 over there. Get the fuck out of here.
Robert said the Jenna is the best Addy ever designed by a person from Edison, New Jersey.
Yeah, Robert, take another fucking hit of that crack you're smoking.
Yeah, I'm with you, Shane. I use singles when I'm out, but I use duals at home for the most part, unless we're like on this live show. But this is my daily banger. I fucking love this setup for at home. Especially,
is that your new dildo?
Sorry. Yeah.
Is that your new dildo?
Yeah.
Nice.
I had it 3D printed.
You can get the really big one, the extra large.
I like them thin.
I see.
I like them thin. But I just had it 3D printed like a Kennedy because I like the Kennedy mod. So I was like, yeah, that'll be a good dildo.
There you go.
That's perfect. But even this little bad boy, I find myself using this one a lot. Nice little dude. Really hits nice.
Which one is that one?
The Got tube.
Oh, okay.
The one with the twine in the center there.
Yeah.
It hits.
I saw pictures of that. It actually looks like really nice. What happened to your spike?
That's the one I just had. This one
No, you had the other one.
Oh yeah, no, that one I'm actually gonna send it to you next week on payday, but right here, I just gotta clean it. I had it cleaned, but you know how quick these things patina.
Yeah.
But I just cleaned it like 2 weeks ago. All right, Brian, you have a good night, brother.
You out of here, Brian? Later, guy.
I think it's Brian. Oh yeah, it is Brian.
Oh shit! I must have pissed the move.
I do driveways with dirt and shit flying. I can't use RDAs during the day, squonk, or or need tanks. Squonk or not, need tanks. But yeah, I don't know. I still use tanks, but I'm slowly just fading out of them. Send me that nuts address. I'll send it to you, brother. And I'll tell you what his vaping style is. I know his vaping style. So, I already showed Dominic this, but I just got this one yesterday. The 1-gen. Ricky, that screw. It is fucking tiny, bro.
Yeah, I get it from fucking Christmas. That's for sure.
Do you remember that night when we were live and Ricky
Put a
lost
little
a screw?
pull around that penis on it.
Maybe I'll send him a Christmas gift.
Oh man, that's good that these guys don't get fucking pissed off too quick because that could be brutal.
Nah, yeah. Well, that's why I like Wii and FC because there's just the brutalness there. I mean, me and you, we have it too, but the being able to find people who are like that, who don't mind that you're saying something that's way out of line, but you're not really serious.
How can you fucking be serious with somebody you don't even know anyways? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I mean, I know you through this, but with these guys, I mean, I don't know them that well. I mean, I know them from being in the chats, but
I mean, it's good that they can fucking take a joke. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
Philly. I wouldn't fucking trust Philly for a fucking dime. Are you kidding me?
But no, yeah, I know what you mean, because, like, I know all these guys really well. Father on screen? I just made Team Ramon and his father on screen. Oh, Dom's my daddy. Hi, Dad. Woo. But yeah, I know I like these guys, man. They crack me up, and I see them everywhere, whether it be Facebook or other chats, and we have we have the same sarcastic personality everywhere. That's why, like, if you were gonna offend somebody, I'd probably mute you or something. Like, oh shit, I better almost better hit mute. I don't want. I like that guy or whatever. Like I don't. But no, I would say something though. It's serious on the serious side. I would say something like, "Oh, that you shouldn't say that." But nobody, yeah, none of these guys I've ever offended. They're all good guys.
Listen, life's too fucking short to get offended. We're all having fun, and that's it.
Yeah. So, all right. Much love, Shane Smith, and you're welcome. If you need me to screenshot that picture for you, bro, just let me know. I'll screenshot it, and email it to you in big size.
You send a fucking picture of your dick again.
I could throw that in there if you want that, Shane. You let me know. We weren't talking about that, but let me know.
Yeah, just make sure you have your Zoom on when you get that fucking message. All right?
No, you're not. You're gonna need more than Zoom. You're gonna need one of those like magnifying glasses that you can lift down.
Leave the money on the nightstand.
Deal. All right, deal. We got a deal. All right, you have a good night, brother. And I'll get you those shots. Yeah. So what's going on, man? We haven't been live in a while. How's it feel? Feels weird, huh?
A little bit.
A little bit. It's so weird how that happens. Take a couple weeks off, and you're like, I don't even know what to do right now.
We've been supporting SNL too, so I mean, that's gotta say something. You know what I mean?
Well, and we talked about doing a different day. We just haven't done it yet. Yeah, Robert. I've joined FC's club. This is my new work beater right here.
Yeah, I think that's the fucking mod that Nick was supposed to send me.
Oh, it's badass, man. But it's perfect. It is freaking absolutely perfect. Apparently, it's been 3 months. Hope Kenny doesn't. I think Kenny already left. He was at work. But yeah. I know, let's see, I think I'm on my 4th bro now. I got 4 bros. You're on your 3rd, right?
No, I got 4. I'm waiting for the 4th one to come. I would have had 5. Fucking Nick would have sent the fucking mod that he said. But I'm gonna fucking bust his balls. I don't give a shit. No, I got 3 bros.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, and then
Andreas.
I got the Diablo comment too. So.
Well, yeah, that's why I was counting that one, even though it's on your hands per se. I was counting that one. Yeah.
Fair, though, with the Diablo.
Andrea Brissette just got her first mod bro today. I seen that deal go down. She got a Ani. She got nice. Richard Rodriguez, Mod Bros, the Mod Bros group.
Yeah.
He struck up a deal with her, gave her panels and everything. So
Who?
she got a good deal, man. It was a
Very
nice
good.
mod.
I know. I think Andre was looking for the DL. I told her I had 2 brand new ones. I got like fucking 6 dwarves anyways, so.
Dick says, when Dom talks, I want to cut my garlic with razor blade like Goodfellas.
Nice. Nice and thin. You get it crisp up, you could eat them like fucking potato chips.
It hits fucking great, Andrea. Between
It does.
the way they built it properly with all the silver contacts and the 510 they're using, it kicks ass. This one right here is a little mech, and yeah, this it's no different than the Oni as far as how hard it hits. Fucking great.
I know. I already hit up like Chris twice, and I haven't not heard back from him because I was gonna get some fucking panels. I definitely want a panel for the Diablo because that's all black, so it's gonna look mint. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't heard back from him.
Yeah, I know he just got back from vacation, so you know how it is
No,
when we go on vacation.
I'm not in no rush. I
I-
got some new. I'll show you some new custom tips I just got from Gary Paradise.
Oh, very nice. Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I designed these, and I just sent him the drawings, and he made them for me.
I
For my
like that
dwarves.
one. I like that blue.
So, wait till you see this. Wait till you see this one.
Oh shit.
Beautiful,
Very
isn't
cool.
it?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I like that red.
Yeah.
We just popped back up. We were taking bets. We don't think he's coming.
See that?
That looks good, man.
Looks nice, right?
That looks really good on there. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Andrea got her.
I'm trying to get my hand on one too.
What's that? The Riviera?
Yeah.
I know. Mine should be coming shortly. I've already paid and everything, but they haven't landed in the US yet. But congratulations, Andrea. That is, from what I'm hearing from everybody, a sweet pickup right there. Even Sick Boy right there, yeah. Riviera is legit. But yeah, have you heard of the Aeon? Or I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but Aeon, Ion, RDA.
No.
Let me see what I can't remember what Sick Boy said about it. Exactly, but they said he reminded him of the Flav 22.
Okay.
And if I'm not mistaken, the Flav 22 had a good amount of airflow, so that excites me to hear with the with a nice with the 22 millimeter RDA that's got some airflow. So it's just so hard to find nowadays, or I guess not nowadays, but probably always been that way.
Wait,
but
the flavor or the flavor? Which one?
the Flav 22.
Because there's 2 of them out there.
You're thinking of the FLVR flavor? The
Yeah,
yeah.
FLVR.
The
Is that the one
Flav.
you talking about?
No, the Flav is FLAVE.
Right. That's the one you're talking about.
Yeah. So it's not like that shortened, condensed like they did the flavor where they took out the
I got you.
E or whatever. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, just like we on a first date. That's what I'm talking about. Ow. But yeah. See, I gotta check it out now. Did you read his comment?
We said that the Vena is trash now.
you know, in comparison to the Riviera, a lot of people are digging that Riviera flavor.
That's funny because the prices haven't dropped on the Venom. They're still up there.
No, they're still great. I I just think that the people who do have the Riviera, and well, let me rephrase that. The few people I have heard that own both say that it kills the Vena. It's still, but the Vena is still just aesthetically pleasing to the max. So it's one of those. To me, the Vena is one of those RDAs. Even if you find a replacement, it's still got a place in your life just aesthetically. Because I know for myself at least, aesthetics mean a lot. But yeah, do you have a Vena?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
I know. I've been kind of on the hunt for one, but other things pop up like the Riviera. I didn't want to let that one pass it up after hearing everybody talk about it. So, because I did see a few good deals for Avena, but I went with the Riviera instead.
I know, but right now. I'm just basically saving up. I'd rather get the map T.
I hear good things about that one too.
Oh
That that one.
yeah.
It doesn't look like anything special, but a lot of people saying it's a lot easier than the Maverick, and to me they almost look the same. But
Yeah, it's one of those things you got to fucking see for yourself, I guess.
yeah,
Like anything.
yeah, yeah.
I know, Never Normal. They come up with the new shit, but you know what? You know what sucks about Never Normal? You can't get any of the old stuff. Like, you go on their website, 98% of the shit says sold out. They only basically have on what they put out and they dropped recently, and that's about it.
Yeah, I don't like the prices personally. I've always been kind of like the kind of guy who doesn't buy drip tips or top caps. I have like with this one, I got it, secondhand, and it came with it. So yeah, I'm rocking it. But I never would have bought that on my own.
No, some of it is good. I mean, like, I love my titanium cap for the fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that one's sick though. I like that blue a lot. I think at the most I've only bought is trim rings. I always gotta. I like trim rings, so I do buy those. Like with this wit tee, I did add it on as an accessory. I don't. Yeah, I don't think it came with it. It's not one of the accessories it comes with this time.
No, I don't.
But yeah, I got this bad boy. Still got to try out the Apex.
Mm.
Haven't even built it yet. Haven't had any time.
I know there was another one. It looked almost like that Apex, but it has like kind of like 4 screws on the outside of it or something. It looked like that. It was pretty cool looking.
4 screws on the outside. I'm not sure. I've seen one that I thought looked like the Apex, but I don't think it. I don't remember 4 screws.
Yeah, Pyro Geyser. That's it. Sick Boy got it. I couldn't think of the name.
Oh yeah, Sick Boy. He's the man right there. This thing looks pretty good. It's got a deep ass juice well, man. Looking at it, it's crazy. This thing is deep. Look at this top cap. If you can see it. No, not really. There we go. See all the it's got like all the indentions for these.
Yeah.
So
in a way.
so it locks on, Pretty cool. I got to get it built, man. Got to get on camera.
Yeah. He says you might not like it because it doesn't have a lot of airflow.
Well,
But that's like the basic. The basic is like a really cool looking RDA, but man, just not a lot of airflow. Just not
That's-
a lot. But man, it looks cool. I like it that it's all solid, and I like that top airflow. And it looks really good, even with the stainless steel caps. It just looks really nice and sexy. Just not a lot of airflow.
Yeah, I haven't edited that video yet, but yeah, that's exactly what I say. That's like my one of my biggest standing points with it is the aesthetics and how it looks without having any airflow holes anywhere that you can see visible at least.
I know.
It's
It looks
fucking
really super
sick.
nice. It does. I like it a lot. It's just, man, I wish it just had some more fucking airflow. Kind of makes me just want to fucking drill out those holes. You know what I'm saying? And make them bigger. But and the best part is that the holes on the Addy itself are big, but the holes on the fucking caps are small. And I don't know why they did that. And I
And
measured them. They are smaller. I measured them with the calipers. They are fucking smaller by a millimeter. And I think that when you add, all of those millimeters together, you could probably get a decent airflow. But man, it's the fucking caps. I should fucking try to widen the holes on the caps. Because, I'm not going to fucking end up vaping this thing anyways. So might as well tinker with it. I got 3 other caps that came with it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, the one thing too with that is you got 2 holes for airflow going in on the top, but you only have one very skinny one on the bottom where where it makes contact with your coil. So that's another part of the restrictedness that you're gonna get is because you don't, you only have your point of entry of that airflow is gonna determine your full amount of airflow. So it's hard to see, but can you see it?
Yeah.
It's really small. It's like the size of the Wicked block on the original Wicked, the wide open one. It's about that size.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm actually getting used because of this absolutely gorgeous flavor, and because of the perfect flavor you get from it. I am getting used to the longer, slow draws with these tight addies, but it's not my thing. Like I was right before we came live, I was showing Dominic or Nick. I can't remember if Dominic was in yet, but I was just
Yeah, I saw you doing that.
yeah, it was you then. But yeah, I just can't do it like all day. But I can I'm definitely acquiring the taste. So I don't think I'll like it. In this one, we're just gonna toss it around like a Wii on a Saturday night. It's gonna go to Philly and then to Nick. Or yes, I am. I waited for it, baby. You're not gonna be able to see it; it's all gunked up. But yeah, I got your 0.3 in there, Robert. Yeah, I didn't know. Oh, excuse me. I didn't know that. What is freaking Vicious Ant never put out a good single 22. Just considering everything I've seen on their site, I figured something on there got to be good because they have a lot of shit.
I'm not fond of their fucking spades, anyways. A lot of fucking voltage loss. I'm gonna end up selling mine.
You should have. Yeah, we just made a comment to that. He said, "I just wish VA could make a good mech mod hashtag or not hashtag, but shots fired." Cause yeah, those things. Yeah, even if you get the regulated, the design is really not all that great anymore. Especially now that I'm in these Facebook groups and I'm seeing like the fucking real craftsman shit that comes out of these, these small modders. Those spades are, they're literally the smock of the high end world.
Yeah, I'm not fond of them. Like I said, it was just, I don't even use mine anymore. Put it this way, you know, I just don't even fucking use. And I loved it when I got it, and I was like, oh man, this thing looks so fucking cool. But man, it was just like I just could not get any fucking power out of them. Way too much fucking voltage loss, and it took a 21 700, and I wasn't getting enough. My 18650s hit harder than that fucking thing.
And what if you adjusted your bill to to try to compensate for that? Does it still? Can you
Yeah,
get
you
a
could,
decent
but I
rate?
mean, you know what? That same build, I would take that fucking Addy off and put it on an 18650 little mech mod, and it would fucking fire beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So there was definitely voltage loss, and I gotta believe it's in that fucking 510 that they use. That it was just that block. It was just way too much. I don't know.
Yeah,
I literally stopped using it because it was like a fucking. It was a pain. It was a pain in the ass. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. No, that's what they're talking about in the chat too.
It was just not my thing. I mean, like I said,
And even
shit,
even AA
my little,
Ron,
my little bolt fucking hits harder than that fucking thing.
that thing's nice
This
though.
little thing rocks. Oh my god, this fucking little thing hits hard.
I like it though. I like those.
I love these fucking things.
Yeah.
Even my plug hits fucking hard as fuck.
Oh yeah, those are cool. Those are cool. Yeah, even Aaron said that he's selling his DNA spade.
Yeah. Oh
You
shit!
know,
Wasn't Philly looking for one?
he got one.
Oh, he got one.
He got one. He had to sell. He sold. That's why he was selling his. I think I don't know. I could be wrong. But I think that's why he sold his spade so he can get the new spade because he was gonna sell the DNA spade and for somebody else, and there was a deal there to where he would get a black Jenna. So what I think he did was he sold his spade, bought the DNA spade, and got a black Jenna. Kind of worked the deal because he wanted that. He wanted a DNA spade anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, it wasn't that much of shit. You know. And then if you fucking missing a part or you lose something and you got to try to order it from fucking Malaysia, it costs you $50 fucking shipping just from Malaysia, whatever. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, Robert. He traded it. He traded his Grays mod for a Billy Club. He had a damn good price on that Hayes mod too. Could not sell it. Couldn't sell it.
Wonder why.
He even put in wicks and coils and didn't sell. He had to end up trading it, which I don't know. I know for me I don't. There's not a whole lot of use for unregulated mods that don't have squonks or regulated mods that don't have squonk systems. I mean, how many people just
Gotta just
use
drip.
tanks only or drip? But how many people do that, right? Like, how many people just use tanks only? I mean, I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying that niche is really small.
Well, I mean, you could look at it this way too. That En Cuadro came out with that dart, and that's just a regulated basic mod. It doesn't have no squonk, so and people are going fucking nuts over that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not saying that there's no use for them at all, or even that they can't be beautiful and resellable. Watch your fucking tongue. No, the blasphemy is different because the blasphemy, if you're getting a blasphemy secondhand, you're not going to be paying $300 for it, like the Hayes mod. Because the Hayes mod costs like $500 original, and then you can flip it real quick normally when you drop the price, right? So you would think if you drop that price down to $300, you should be able to flip it no problem, but it's not moving. So it's just because the only people who are going to pick that up are drippers or tank people. I mean, nobody else has a use for
Or
that.
haters.
Or Hayes fans, yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. You can keep it. That shit ain't worth no fucking $500 or $300.
I mean, I like the Delrin because I love Delrin. Like we were talking about that, and I wouldn't mind paying $500 for a nice Delrin Squonk mod, but it'd have to be a Squonk just because. I mean, where are we at with this industry right now? It's just, it's a squonk industry at the moment. You either squonk or use tanks, and then there's just that small amount of people who only use tanks and don't drip or don't
Yeah,
squonk.
but that's why but Ray, you really can't say that because that's why RDTAs made a comeback. Really, you know what I'm saying?
You mean all the RDTAs that are squonkable?
Well, they're making it squonkable now. They weren't squonkable in the beginning.
I know, I'm just fucking with you. But I mean, I'm not trying to say that these people are non-existent, but I just really don't see a whole lot of them out there in the world of like Facebook, at least where we interact the most with vapors, because we don't interact with a whole lot of people on YouTube, right? But over on Facebook, you interact with everybody. So I don't see a whole lot of people who are just in tanks. Normally that's like a beginner vapor thing, like people who are doing sub ohms or people who are trying to quit smoking.
Yeah, but you also got to look at it this way too, Ray. What groups are you really following? You're only following those groups, so that's all you're going to see.
No,
No. I'm just giving you. I'm just talking. I mean, if you're only going to follow, let's say A, B, and C group that all they do is fucking squonk, then of course that's all you're going to see. I mean, you go follow a purge group, and you're not going to see a fucking squonk. You're going to see more fucking mech tubes. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm just, I'm just trying to be as fair as possible. I mean, there's still shit out there that
so you're trying to be fair to the haze mod?
No, I'm just trying to be fair to the regulated mod. Look,
I'm just trying to say
regulated, but I have my dwarf on here that I know I can fill up my tank with 5 milliliter of juice and then go. And this bitch, you're not going to be able to see on it. 20,063 hits on it.
I mean, I use regulated mods.
But
They're
I'm just saying,
non-squonk.
like it depends on what you put a tank like this, you're good. You don't really need a fucking squonk bottle because what is a squonk bottle going to hold you? 7 mils versus fucking 5. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So let's say you're a hobbyist vapor, right? And let's say you use tanks, and let's say you use squonk mods. Are you gonna spend $300 on a non-squonk, or are you gonna spend $300 on a squonk mod?
It depends on the mod. It really depends on the mod.
Well, let's say you have a chance to pick up a Palm or a Haze mod. Which one are you gonna grab?
Oh no, I wouldn't even go for the haze mod.
I know you're not gonna go. Oh, okay, sorry.
I would go for the Palm.
To either.
You gotta tell me what kind of mod it is. I mean, really, if you're telling you, would I pick up a Palm or a haze mod? No, I would pick up a Palm.
Right. And I'm just saying that's what I'm saying is that a lot of people are not going to put out that price tag when there's so much out there that they probably have their eyes on, more or less, that they're already looking at. So, no, I mean, I use non-squonks, dude. I'm not saying people don't use them. I use them. I have one right here. I have one right here. I have one right here. I mean, I've got them all over. Like I use these. Like I use them all the time, but I'm just saying, when someone's dropping a lot of coin, that's you're gonna go for something that's gonna give you more abilities because you don't have to squonk on a squonk mod, but you can still drip with a squonk mod, but you're only gonna drip or tank with a non-squonk. So you just got more options. And I think that's something that we look at when we're purchasing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
And it's also like who is that? Robert. Sometimes it's hype worthy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That too. Okay, shut up, we. But I don't know. For me, I just don't see that's why I think it didn't sell. I just don't think people want, a $300 non-squonk when there's other options out there. Haze mod is trash. I know, I never would have. I almost bought one because I do like the aesthetics, but I just couldn't do it. It's just not. I knew in my daily life it's not something I'm going to use because I do use non-squonks at home, but my tanks are just something that I have to be in the mood for. So I never bought it, and and I was, if I would have bought it, it would definitely been all on hype.
Who's looking for a dwarf? Is it Sick Boy or Robert? I can't make out the message.
Oh yeah, I don't like branding either. Yeah, I forgot that Sick Boy is looking dumb.
What are you looking for, MTL or DL? Or it doesn't matter?
What's up, ID Voca? How's it going, buddy? I'm looking for a Wick D. Can't find one anywhere.
Bullshit.
Oh, it's so hot in here. I'm gonna turn on my
It's in the room.
air for a second.
Yeah. Sick Boy, you're looking for strictly MTL?
I gotta turn my air on because it's just fucking hot over here. We got into the freaking hundreds the other day. If it's too loud, guys, let me know because it's a water cooler. There, Ricky, we just open Facebook. It'll be the first post. Oh,
Let me look at my box of goodies. Let me see.
that's a swamp cooler. Yep. So you want to sell that to Sick Boy?
No, he said he's looking for MTL. I don't think I have. No, see, I have another brand new one. So that's 3 right here.
I thought
They're all DLs though.
you had a few MTLs too.
I do, but they're mine. They're personal. They're all used. These are brand new. These have never been used.
Oh, okay.
These are brand spanking new.
Yeah. FC's got an ex he's trying to get rid of. Sick Boy.
No, I don't have any MTLs. I only got DLs right now. I'm surprised you don't have one, Ray. The DL's got really nice airflow.
Dwarf or Reaper, Dom?
Dwarves.
Yeah, I know I don't have one mostly because of the aesthetics of it. I think that it looks really nice, but I don't like it too. Because I did have a chance to buy one on Stratum. They got them in a few months back. I just didn't like the way it looked, so I didn't grab it.
To me, they're simple, and I guess that's what I like. But you can get steam tuners for them. I actually have a steam tuner. Yeah, I have a steam tuner also. Yeah. See, you can get the.
Yeah, no, that's the one that they sold the steam tumors cap on Stratum.
Yeah. So
That's probably why I didn't. I think that was why I didn't get it because I don't like Ultim. They didn't have that clear cap. The other one that you used.
A clear one too. I'll show you. Hold on, it's somewhere around here. Probably right in front of me, and I don't see it. Yeah. See, that's the MTL.
Yeah.
They got the clear ones, and then they got the glass ones now. So.
Yeah. See, I could rock something like that, but I know when I had seen them. Wee says, "Where's Dom's prototype at? I got PayPal loaded."
Pretty soon, brother.
Oof, sorry, Ricky.
We missed it.
Weelicious. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, when I was on Stratum that day, that's I they had the DL and they had the Steam Tumors Ultim cap, and I just didn't like the cap. That was it.
But they got the regular ones. They got the poly with the top fills also.
Well, they might have actually, because I clicked on the link through the email that I had gotten, and that's when I had went to check it out, and I didn't really check around the website. I just, you know how it is when you click the link, it'll take you to the stuff that is in the email.
Yeah.
So that is possible. They could have had it. I just didn't go looking for it, so it's probably my fault.
But you could go to directly to the KHW website, and they always have their steam tuners there. They have all different kinds, and those are always readily available.
We says, what was that? Was that the BMM rat?
No, it was the mod that he would have been through this. I don't know if he was around.
I know he's just. I'm pretty sure he's just fucking with you.
Again, I know, but it's all right. I'll show it off again.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get one eventually, just because when it comes to how much I've heard all of you guys talk about it, even like Ricky and Sick Boy, they're both talking about it in the chat right now. Just for those reasons, it's coming to a point where, like you always say, I gotta try it now.
Yeah, you could try it.
When I had seen it, I didn't
If
know.
you don't like it, you get rid of it. That's all. I mean, shit.
I know when I had seen it too, you had told me about it, but not quite as much as today. We had talked about it, but now we've talked about it just a million times over and over since you've had it. So
I haven't been opening these because I want them to still be brand new. But if I'll just wait another week. If not, I'll send you one of these and you can try them out. I don't care. It just can't be sold as new again after that. That's all.
How much did they go for?
Well, the DLs, they only sell tanks. Excuse me, the decks, and I think they go for about. Don't quote me this, but I think it's like $80 for the deck. But the thing is, they're being shipped from Hungary, so it's like $34 for shipping, and then you got to get a either glass, a top for it, glass tank, ultimate tank, PEI, steam tuners, whatever you want, So, but
Yeah. We says, is that a 2-person cock cage? Looks sexy. Aaron says, like a Chinese cock trap, big clouds.
yeah.
They're talking. They're talking about the thing with the finger.
Yeah.
Andrea. It gets worse on this show, Andrea. It's been pretty light tonight. It's been pretty mellow. Sorry about that.
Yeah. I don't know if my phone is gonna go out because it only has like 5% left.
Oh, that's the time when you plug it in.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could always do a trade because this, you want to buy this off me, and that one, I think it's 150, and for you, I was gonna sell it to you for like 100. So, we can do a trade.
Yeah, we'll talk about it more after. We can do that.
Okay, Aaron says, what's that dude, Ramon? Anything else? Anyone else liking that skeletonized Vindicator from Kennedy? Can't see 400. Holy shit, I didn't know it was $400. Yeah, talking about the cobblestone, and this is the Spike from MCM. Side fire design. And it's in stack mode, of course. It breaks right here. It's the 18650. Super, super tiny side fire mod. Or side fire tube mod.
Is he talking about the skeleton vindicator, the cobblestone vindicator?
Yeah, he's talking about the cobblestone for sure.
Yeah, that
I
thing is so.
I had no idea it was $400.
It'll drop. It's like anything else.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's a badass. I actually use this one now. That one I reviewed, but this is the one that I use now. It's the Spike, just the the black LE one, and I don't have the stack for that one just because it's more of a. I like stacked. I love stacked, but that one I really just use for a carry around dripper. Okay, good, Andrea. You definitely need that around here. You haven't used your Black V2? What the hell? Neither have I. Not a lot, at least. Not as much as I thought. But yeah. Yeah, we'll talk afterwards though, but I know I got other things. I'm gonna be sending you this tank. I don't know where I put it
Hey,
though.
you can get your Jenna, right?
I did. I got it.
All right, because you never let me know. I texted you and you never answered back.
Did you? I didn't get the text. I'm sorry, brother. Unless it
No, it's
was
all
in the
good.
group. If it
Make
was
sure
in
you
the
got it, because you know what happens to those fucking mailmen. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. I train them well, But that's what I do. I can't think I don't know where the fuck it's at, but I have it put away and ready. But I'm gonna send you the Juggernaut Mini with the spike. I just cannot figure out where the fuck it. Oh, here it is. It's all ready to go. Ray always answers me weird. Oh, I love you, Wee. I wish you were on here right now.
You should jump in, me, because I got to get going.
You tired, brother?
I got to get up at 5, my brother.
Oh shit, that's forgot. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's already 11:30 over there.
Yeah, buddy.
Now looks like a short show tonight, but is what time do you want to get off? You want to get off right now? I'll call it.
I do. I do. You could stay on.
Nah, I'm gonna head out to my kid. She just got home and I don't know what we're gonna do, but I wanted to get out the house there a little bit. She spent the night at her friend's
you
house,
should
so
spend time with your kids, bro. That's time you can't buy back.
yeah, that's the idea. But all right, everybody. I do appreciate all of you guys coming in. Aaron, Andrea, Robert, Sick Boy, my man, Sick Boy. But yeah, all you guys, Ricky. Who else we got in here? Brian, Feeney, FC. Well, they're not in here anymore, but thank all you guys. I always appreciate it. And ID Vodka. That's my dog right there. But yeah. So we will see you guys probably soon. We're working on a new day since Mod Bros does go live every Saturday.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you.
I've been like interfering with them and shit. So
yeah, so we are working on a new day. We just we will most likely pop up randomly during the week, and whatever day that happens to be, that's gonna be our new day. And I look like a mess just because I got off work all fucked up, but it's good. So thank you guys, and yeah, we'll see you guys very, very soon. Let me get this OBS up. Well, PP.